find your lack of faith disturbing.
Gotcha!
Smash Mouth Footballers. Introducing Nick Tate, Joe Caldero, Chad Young, Smash Mouth Footballers.
Hey, welcome to Smash Mouth Footballers. I'm Nick Tate.
Joe Caldero.
Hey, and guys, we're going to do a week 4 wrap up on all those amazing games that you saw, and we're going to go over some of those important injuries that's going into your fantasy season.
Yes, this is a weekly impact injuries. This isn't going to be the ones that have happened in the past. We already know about those. Right. So we're going to quickly cover the impact. But before we do, I would like for us all to be able to make it here together at some point. Chad, you know, we all work for a living.
That's where we're hitting missing, guys.
And Chad's at work right now. So you guys help us not have to work for a living.
Hey, we'll come here every morning, drink coffee, and we'll give you all the stats we can possibly give you.
So impact injuries of the week.
All right.
So we don't know yet what's happening with Lamar Jackson. He has a hamstring, running quarterback hamstrings. He could be out a week. He could be out 3 weeks. We don't know. 1 week's too many for Lamar Jackson. If you have any fantasy football players on your team that are from Baltimore, it's going to hurt them, except for Derrick Henry.
Derrick Henry, yeah, because they're going to end up going to the run game with him just to compensate for all the issues they have on the throwing side.
So the short passes, maybe the tight ends, but Zay Flowers,
yes,
is going to be a problem. Let's see.
I mean, it's a killer. I mean, honestly, it's a killer for Baltimore because it's just like the Bengals, right? So Joe Burrow's out, you're not seeing nothing.
No.
Right? And it's not because they don't have a decent backup that could probably take over for a couple quarters or whatever. When you put these backup quarterbacks in for long periods of time, they do not have great fantasy value. Very seldom do you ever see that.
They're backups for a reason.
Yeah.
And Jake Browning's probably one of the better backups in the league. Yep. We're going to see a good backup in Baltimore.
Yep.
So let's see what happens. I don't know. So, okay, we'll go to
what we're saying is be hesitant on playing Baltimore's players like Zay Flowers, Mark Andrews, and
Likely. I love Likely, but he's not a play.
Yeah, just right now, if you got Derrick Henry, you should be safe. Everybody else, we're kind of like, all right, if you got other players you could fit, let's do that.
If you have a lot of running back issues, running back injuries, maybe Justice Hill might be a pickup for a flex because they're going to run the ball.
Yeah.
They're going to run the ball. Malik Nabors.
Oh, gosh.
This one hurts a lot.
Man, does it.
If not just because we're LSU fans. We're Saints fans.
Yeah.
But I'm a Malik Nabors fan. This guy is amazing.
Well, tell you what it hurts my feelings about, right? So you had Jackson Dart come out, start his NFL career.
Looks great.
And then he loses his number 1 wide receiver.
Yep.
So he's already handicapped where you really can't see his full potential.
Nabors is out for the season.
Yeah.
He's done.
So Wan'Dale Robinson.
And ACLs for smaller, skinnier receivers who depend on their speed, it might be a year away.
Yeah, he's definitely not coming back this season, guys, no matter what.
So what do you do? Wan'Dale Robinson's probably the guy.
Yeah, Wan'Dale Robinson. I mean, that's who I see.
Slayton got a bunch of passes.
Yep. I kind of feel like it's just going to be whoever he can connect with, and over the next couple of weeks, that's what you're going to look for. You know, you're going to look for those other wide receivers. Maybe he has a better feel for somebody or the way that they run their routes. Mm-hmm. Like, say it is Wan'Dale, or maybe it is Slayton. But you know, if you can pick up on the fact that he's always giving that first look to that one person, that's who you want to try to get up.
I feel better about Wan'Dale Robinson and Slayton because I could see that he could throw to every level of the field.
Yeah.
He threw the long balls. Dart. He threw.
And he runs.
And the dude, he reminds me of Bo Nix last year, kind of. He reminds me of Baker Mayfield. He wants to win. He's excited about every moment of the game.
Yeah, right now it's not about the money. It's not about the fame. It's about the game. And you know what? Those are players that you love to watch.
If he turns into a mixture of Baker Mayfield and Bo Nix, the Giants have done a good job.
Yeah. I mean, the team is making a big jump. I mean, the new players they picked up in the draft, Cam
Scatterbo. Oh man, look at that dude. all these rookie running backs that cannot pass protect. This dude is trying to take people out in pass protection. This dude is amazing, man. I loved watching him. I actually rewinded it probably 15 times just to watch what he was doing.
Have you seen some of these TikToks and stuff where Cam Scatterbo and all they're doing is watching him scream right before the game?
Yeah.
It just goes nuts. Dude's got so much energy.
I love it. That's old football.
Yes.
And I love it.
And that's what you want, man. I mean, that's what you want to watch on TV. You want to see these guys that are not worried about getting hurt all the time, and they're playing just to play because of the love of the game. And that makes a big difference.
Right. It does make a difference. We got Tyreek Hill. His foot was pointing the wrong direction. So we know they haven't put out anything yet, but we know
it ain't working.
A receiver who depends 100% on his speed, he's done.
Yeah.
He's done.
At least for the year.
This is Waddle's team now.
Yep.
This is A-Chan's team. And with the way that the tight end
Darren Waller.
Waller. I can't believe I forgot his name because he's my guy. The way Waller played, he's going to play the Jonnu Smith role.
Oh man, let me tell you something. He's way better than Johnny.
Oh, he's way better. Way better. He can move. He's fast, and he's way better.
Yeah.
So what do you do? Tyreek Hill. They're going to run more if they didn't run enough already. Tyreek Hill is out.
So you think Ollie Gordon?
I do believe Ollie Gordon. I would pick Ollie Gordon up if he's not already picked up in your league. I would pick him up. I would stash him on my bench.
Yep.
Watch him for a week.
He's going to get them goal line touches for sure.
They already use him up the middle.
Yeah.
So I believe in Ollie Gordon. He's pretty good in pass protection. But there's Bucky Irving. They're not saying anything.
No.
But he went for an MRI.
Something's wrong, guys.
Something's wrong.
He's not playing like he did last year. He's not playing what he did the first 2 games of the season.
Yep.
Something's up. Mike
Evans has an injury now.
Yeah.
It seemed to be a hamstring. This is a Mika Egbuka's team.
Yeah. You know what I do like that Godwin got back in the game?
He looked good.
That gave more stability for Egbuka to play.
Yeah, Godwin coming back from that injury that he had, it usually would take a year more for him to get to full speed. He looks full speed right now. But he's a great football player.
Great wide receiver.
So what do you do if Bucky Irvin's hurt? Rashard White should be on y'all's waiver wire. He's on everybody's waiver wire.
Yeah. Well, I don't think it's going to be that big of an issue. Otherwise, they would have already kind of there. I think it's probably going to be something where they sit him for a week, maybe 2, and then let him rest. And it could be just. I mean, because otherwise, if it was a major injury, we'd already kind of know about it.
So what I did in our leagues, the leagues I had Caleb Johnson in, he's never touching the field. He can't pass protect.
No.
So I just went ahead and took a flyer on Rashard White, just in case, because we know what he can do. We know he'll fumble the ball, but we know he's a starting quality running back compared to some of the other ones in the league right now.
Exactly.
As far as any other injuries, I can't really think of any more that are detrimental right now to fantasy football that happened this week. I know some teams look terrible,
man,
but we can get into that right now.
Yeah, let's do it.
Week 4. Let's just start with the Vikings-Steelers game. Vikings.
So my question is Aaron Rodgers that much better than he has been in the last 3 years, or is everybody just that much worse?
I think Aaron Rodgers has something to prove, maybe.
Thank goodness.
And he's on I grew up a Jets fan. I have no problem saying this. The Steelers are a better team than the Jets are. Mm-hmm. They have a better defense. They have a way better coach. And I think he feels comfortable there. He's got good receivers, not great. DK's good. To me, he's not great. He's too big. He can't create separation, but he's good.
Yeah.
He's got good tight ends. Good running game. Gainwell showed out.
Man, has he? And everybody that I talk to, it's almost like they don't want Gainwell to do well, but at the same time, you can't not say he isn't.
Remember when he was with the Eagles?
Yeah.
He did fine.
And we wondered why they traded him away. Because he was that compliment that they always had.
I thought that he was going to go somewhere to be the number one. I thought he had number one quality.
It looks like he is.
Play. He will be the number one.
Yeah.
So Gainwell's a flyer. Go pick him up off waivers. If you want to watch him for another week, go ahead. I don't. I'm going to go ahead and play him.
I think he's a solid flex player.
He's a solid flex. If you don't have a good wide receiver in a PPR to put in your flex, Gainwell catches the ball too.
Yep.
Vikings looked horrible.
Justin Jefferson finally got him a good week, 126 yards on 10 catches. I mean, come on. We've been waiting on it, but I mean, these wide receivers you're going to find out have big issues with not – there's two parts to a awesome fantasy wide receiver, and that's that quarterback and him.
Mm-hmm.
And if he ain't getting the ball thrown to him or is getting thrown jacked up, it ain't going to work out.
All those yards were 100% Justin Jefferson.
Without a doubt.
Wentz, it was a quality starting quarterback years ago. He's a backup for a reason now.
He did pretty good, 350 yards, 2 touchdowns, but he threw 2 interceptions.
Mm-hmm.
But I mean, honestly, right now over JJ, he's making your fantasy world a lot better for Justin Jefferson.
I'm pretty sure that Justin Jefferson would rather have Carson Wentz in there.
Yep, and so would I.
So would I. The running game for the Vikings looked pretty good. Mason's a good running back.
Yeah,
I don't worry about that. I just think the Steelers were a little bit better in this game. This game could have went either way. I didn't place any wagers on this game at all because I didn't know which way it would go.
No.
Commanders, Falcons.
Man.
Falcons resurgence after getting shut out.
I mean, come on. How do you take down this team, but yet you couldn't take down the Carolina Panthers? Come on.
I don't know. It doesn't make any sense.
No, it don't.
I made a comment in a past podcast that I believed in Penix.
Yeah.
Penix is kind of hit or miss.
Yeah.
When he's on, he's on. When he's off, boy, that dude is off. And it hurts everybody.
I mean, this team has a lot of fantasy value players on it. They need that quarterback play, and having that inconsistency really it's a detriment to your team. I mean, Kyle Pitts showed out this week.
Yep.
He got you on average about 18 fantasy points, depending on what league you're in. And
Kyle Pitts is a weekly play for me in tight end now.
But it's consistency.
Yeah.
So we need Penix to show up every single week.
Believe it or not, Marcus Mariota is not doing a terrible job holding this team together.
No.
2 touchdowns, 156 yards. He will throw interceptions. We know that.
Mm-hmm.
He'll run. They wanted someone who kind of mirrored Jaden a little bit.
Yep.
Mariota's older, but he mirrors his play. You know, same type of short passes type of guy. Chris Rodriguez is the lead, and Ja'Cory Krosky-Merritt is the passing down back.
That's it.
And I think that might be because of pass protection, or they just have more faith in Chris Rodriguez. They both had seven carries, so maybe it'd be a 50-50 split. I'm not looking for 50-50 splits on my team.
No.
So
I'm a Krosky-Merritt fan. I ain't gonna lie to you, but at the same time, when it comes to fantasy play, I've got him in every one of my leagues, and he has been on the bench every week. And it's not because I don't want to watch him play. It's just I need him to start making those fantasy points. And if he don't, at some point, I'm gonna put him somewhere else.
So if I'm gonna give you a stat, and you tell me if this team should have lost. Penix, 313 yards, 2 touchdowns, 1 interception.
No,
but they still lost. They lost because the defense focused on Bijan Robinson, 17 carries for 75 yards. 17 carries.
Yeah.
For 75 yards. Got a touchdown, saved his day. Tyler Algier had a better percentage than Bijan. He carried the ball 16 times for 51 yards. He had a touchdown too. So Bijan 4.4 yards, so he didn't have better. And Algier had 3.2 yards. It's about the same if you think about it.
It's not very much off from each other. I mean, it's just the way they're utilizing it. They're doing that 50-50 back stuff again, like these other teams, just like Washington. You know, Bijan is that outside guy, and Tyler Algier is that up the middle guy. They can use Bijan as a multi-weapon tool, as a wide receiver version, and as a running back. Algier, you got a player on your team like Algier, you don't want to just sit him on the bench. So, I mean, they're utilizing these running backs the best they can. But, I mean,
Algiers not really a passing threat. Bijan saved my day because he caught what 8 passes?
8 passes.
4 passes for 106 yards.
Mm-hmm.
That saved my day. Drake London is awesome. I love everything about Drake London. With a shoddy quarterback, like a quarterback who could go either way, Drake London's pretty consistent.
I mean, you're looking at probably got you about 26 fantasy points this week.
He did good. He did great. I don't know if the Falcons are going to be any type of threat in the division for the Buccaneers. I still think it's going to be a 3-win difference, and the Buccaneers win it easily. I don't. Unless
the Falcons get their stuff together and figure it out. They have the weapons. They have the tools. They have all that it takes. If they can't get it together, it's on them.
It's on them. They got a half-decent defense.
Yeah.
Chargers Giants. Now this is where Malik Nabors went out, man. The pass to Malik Nabors was high. It wasn't a great pass, but he took off from the ground awkwardly. I think it happened when he pushed off.
Yeah,
because even before he hit the ground, he was going down like that. So it's terrible. I hate to see it. They still win against a great team. The Chargers are a good team.
It gave me faith in Jackson Dart. I mean, he looked really good. With some time in the pocket with this team, there's a good chance he ends up in the top 10 as a quarterback. So, I mean, he's throwing for about 60 to 65% passing percentage rate.
Mm-hmm.
He got them legs. So, I mean, you can't deny that. He ran 10 times for 54 yards and a touchdown.
Right.
So he's definitely a dual threat. And he looked really, really good. And I mean, I think that he's an upward side version of a game manager.
Yeah, I think his running ability and his sheer will to want to win, want that first down, do whatever he has to do to get it, is going to make him better.
Yeah.
Will he ever be this year? Will he ever be a fantasy quarterback in one quarterback leagues? Not for me.
Yeah,
but I mean, he's better than. Would you rather play Jackson Dart or Justin Fields?
Justin Fields.
See, I would rather play Justin Fields too.
Yeah.
So that's the only other person I can compare him to. I mean, I play him before. I mean, Geno throws 400 yards and 2 touchdowns. I'd probably play Geno before I played Jackson Dart.
I think he thinks it's a good stash to see if he grows throughout the year. Maybe
Dynasty.
Put him in your bye week. You know, I got a bye week. Here we go. Throw Jackson Dart in there. You know, he'll get you some basic fantasy value and give you a chance to win that week and when you really need it. So
I think he's good.
Yeah.
I just don't. I mean, some players are just not fantasy relevant, but they're still really good.
We'll just have to see where he goes from here.
Justin Herbert did something he doesn't do very much. He threw 2 interceptions in one game. He's my quarterback. And we can just go ahead and say Omari and Hampton, this is his team.
Yeah, he ran all over them.
This is his backfield. He ran like crazy.
12 carries, 128 yards,
10.7 average.
And he got him a touchdown. He got 5 catches for 37 yards.
I had a guy send me a trade request. He wanted to give me Quentin Johnston and Jerry Jeudy for ATN. It's still sitting there. Quentin Johnston scored in every game.
Yeah.
I don't have much running back depth behind ATN, but I still might do it.
I mean, you're getting
because I have Justin Herbert.
Right.
So I don't know. Keenan Allen.
You mean Omari and Hampton or Etienne?
Etienne. Someone wanted to trade me for Etienne. I have Etienne on my team.
Oh, okay.
And they wanted to give me Quentin Johnston and Jeudy.
Wow.
Etienne's hard to part with right now.
He is.
So
if you notice in our dynasty, I got him.
Yeah. And this wasn't a PPR league. This is a standard league. So
yeah, he's definitely fantasy worthy.
Keenan Allen looked like the old man. They had some players like Ladd McConkey. I said it in the beginning. I said the one player I'm worried about this year is Ladd McConkey. I think he's going to fall into obscurity.
He's not the only threat out there.
No.
And he is limited due to his height. Definitely fast. Definitely can get in some weird, awkward areas that, a lot of players can't get, to. Like he's low to the ground. He slides. He does all kinds of stuff. But at the same time, I mean, he's very limited because height means so much to these wide receivers.
Especially in the red zone.
Let's go back to what you were talking about with the tight ends in Miami. Darren Waller, his size
huge
alone is what makes him so valuable. Now, granted, his talent as well, but if he was Ladd McConkey's size, he would not be that guy.
No, he would not be a tight end.
Well, I'm just saying.
Yeah, but if he was Ladd, he a lot of stuff comes with being 6'5", being 260 pounds, and still being able to run like a guy who's 160
and
pounds.
Jump 7 feet. There,
So, I worry about Ladd McConkey because Quentin Johnston has shown up.
Yeah.
It took him 3 years, but the dude is here.
That's it.
He's here.
8 catches, 98 yards, 12.3 yards average per catch, and he's got a touchdown this week. That's a, number one wide receiver numbers.
Yeah, I'm not worried about that loss for the Chargers. They'll shake it off and they'll come back.
Yeah.
Titans, Texans. Now,
this was a game I did not want to watch, and I did not. But it is terrible because I watched the score go up field goal by field goal the whole time.
I did watch it. I have 4 TVs on at one time. I have the iPad on, I have my phone on, I have the TV, split screen. So it's it was a hard game to watch. Cam Ward did not look good.
No.
But this is a great pass defense.
Yeah.
Tony Pollard looked bad.
Everybody looked bad.
Everybody. And I had Pollard in my flex because I figured the pass protection, he'd be able to run. This defense shut down both. Shut down both of them.
And we've talked about the Texans defense before. It's undervalued, and they can do these things, especially to a team that it has a rookie quarterback, and it's hard to adjust when you're in those tight moments.
Right. So I went against. I thought too much. We do that sometimes. We're Sunday. We're back and forth. I said, am I going to put DeAndre Swift in my flex? Or am I going to put Pollard in? Am I going to? Well, maybe Pollard will have some running room. I'm going to put Pollard in. I ran out of time. Pollard's in.
Boom.
And look what happened.
The fantasy guys showed you.
They showed me quit overthinking things. CJ, 233 yards, 2 touchdowns. This is who we wanted to see. I think CJ is a great quarterback. I think the Texans are going to ruin his career. If not his health.
I mean, look at him. He's about 76.5% passing percentage, 22 out of 28 completions. I mean, come on, man. That's really good.
This is Woody Marks' backfield.
Yep.
So
Nick Chubb just couldn't.
At this point in his career, with all the injuries, I love him. I think the dude was great for football when he was at his prime.
Yeah, but
I think he's a third down back now.
Man.
He's a third down back now. I hate to say it, the injuries just did it to him. Yeah. Woody Marks looked really good. 17 carries, 69 yards, and a touchdown.
4 catches.
4 catches and another touchdown.
Yep.
So Nico doing Nico things. All you got to do is give CJ a little time. He'll find him.
That's it.
He had more than 2.3 seconds this game.
He's like 6'4". You can't miss him.
Cannot miss him. So do you worry about anything? Titans, if you have any Titans playing on your team, I would probably sit them. Tony Pollard is not in my flex ever again. I will play anybody else.
At the beginning of the season, Calvin Ridley was like the guy that Cam Ward went to.
Yep.
It worked out really well. I don't know where that went to. I'm not sure.
It was like Anya Moore is the guy.
Yeah. So, I mean, we lost something there, and the team itself isn't doing well enough for me to play any of these guys in my fantasy league unless I got to have something.
And on the other side of the ball, you can barely play any Texans.
No.
Nico.
Yep. I mean, he's not giving you not when you have choices. And if you have choices, none of these are the guys either. Woody Marks looked good to get this game.
Mm-hmm.
What is he going to like next game? This is his first one out.
I would say watch him another week, but I'm not going to. You guys can watch him another week. I'm not going to.
Yeah, it's
I'm putting him in my flex over Tony Pollard in one league.
Well, yeah.
And then I'm gonna put him I'm gonna put DeAndre Swift in another league over Tony Pollard.
I got you.
Eagles Bucks, man, this was a good game.
Yes, it was.
Everything I expected it to be.
What is up with these teams getting behind and fighting to get back to it?
I don't know. I don't know.
The Buccaneers just struggled, and then all of a sudden they fought their way back.
In our Dynasty League, Jalen Hurts is my quarterback. Okay. He is such a hard quarterback to start because he doesn't throw for very many yards.
Nope.
But he runs a lot.
Yeah,
but
he's definitely a standard league quarterback.
Oh, yeah. But the yards he does throw for, he'll throw for 2 touchdowns. That's it. Every game. So Jalen Hurts had the most rushing yards. He had 62. Saquon had 43. Saquon had the one of the worst outings percentage-wise I've ever seen with him. 2.3 yards per carry.
He's due.
He still had a touchdown, though.
He's due, though. I mean, it's just one of those things where, you got to have a bad game. And honestly, the Bucs probably said, you know what? This is the guy we're going to stop. We'll fight the rest of that.
Right. Jalen Hurts has been looking for Dallas Goedert a lot this year.
Yes, he has.
And
he found him.
He found him twice in the end zone this game. The next receiver other than Saquon, it was 2 catches for 29 yards, and it's Devonta Smith.
Yep.
A.J. Brown had 2 for 7 yards.
Yeah, that's no love. No bueno.
If A.J. was complaining, he shouldn't complain anymore. One of those passes was on him that he went down so quickly.
No bueno.
I don't really put a lot of anything into defenses, but man, I just love this Cooper DeJean guy, man. I love watching him just run all over the field.
He's nuts, man.
Baker Mayfield, amazing day. Besides the interception, we know he's going to throw some of those.
Bucky Irving, 15 yards. 15 carries, 63 yards, 5 catches, 102 yards for your running back with a touchdown.
Amazing. And your guy, not my guy anymore. I gave up on him. I don't want him. I don't want Egbuka on my team.
4 catches, 101 yards with 1 touchdown.
Man, that dude's he's gonna take the league by storm. With all these injuries, with all these number 1 receivers, with quarterback issues, Egbuka is going to be up there at the end of this year.
Well, I look at it like this. The longer that Evans sits out, the more rapport Egbuka gets with Baker Mayfield. Even with Evans on the field, now he becomes the guy he looks for because he's been throwing to him every week.
Yep. He trusts him.
Yeah.
He trusts him. He just has a lot of weapons to throw to.
That's it.
If you ever thought that K. Dotton was a tight end to play, don't think that anymore. This dude might get 2 passes a game. He might get 10, 15 yards.
I was thinking he would get something this game because of all the injuries. Yeah. And it just didn't turn out that way.
It didn't turn out that way.
No.
It ended up being
last season.
Those passes went to Rachaad White.
Yeah.
So
last season, when all these injuries happened to the Bucs, this happened last season. K. Dotton was getting 30 fantasy points a week.
Yeah.
And then, they found other options.
They have a new weapon in town. Egbuka is awesome, man.
Yeah.
Next year, I won't miss out on him, I promise. Panthers, Patriots. So the Panthers come back down to earth.
Yeah.
And the Patriots just run all over them. I mean, it was insane.
We're not the Falcons, guys.
Bryce Young had 150 yards passing and 1 touchdown. And then we had an Andy Dalton sighting.
Yeah.
58 yards and a touchdown.
5 passes, 6 passes at 5 completions. Yeah.
Bryce Young was 18 of 30.
I know. That's not good.
That's not good. I think
that's like 52%.
I think the Red Rifle might be here.
No, you can't knock a guy for shooting 90%. So
once that the Patriots realized that this offense couldn't move, they zeroed in on Chuba Hubbard. They shut him down. And I think Chuba is great. But you can't – what are you going to do when you got 3 guys on you? We even had another Etienne sighting. Trevor Etienne got in there a little bit.
Yeah, got 7 carries for 33 yards.
My receiver, I don't put a lot of stock in rookies, but I took Tetaroa McMillan. He's been doing good, but he's on a terrible team.
That's it. His ability versus his team ability. If he was on a different team.
If he was on Kansas City.
If he was on New England. If he'd have been on. Yeah. Let's just swap players here real quick.
Yeah.
Boom.
I agree.
But yeah, you give him some. Hey, you know what? Kansas City, trade for this guy. Y'all need receivers, and he needs a team.
Yeah.
So he could probably fill in a tight end spot somewhere.
Patriots side, Drake May. I still have Drake May on my bench. I don't know when I can trust him, when I can't. I have Jared Goff as my lead quarterback. Drake May is it's almost impossible for me to pick because Drake May shows up and then he doesn't show up. He showed up here, 203, 14 of 17 passes. Mm-hmm. That's good. He only threw the ball 17 times. This is my problem. Ramondre, after all the fumble issues, is still there. He is still in, and he had 9 carries for 38 yards. Travion Henderson had 7 carries for 32 yards and a touchdown. I don't understand what they're doing. I knew Ramondre would be a problem because they paid him a lot of money. But Travion Henderson is just way better.
Maybe they're saving him for something. Maybe they're trying to hold back their best running back to the end of the season. Maybe they're just, giving people rest, That's it.
Because
you're looking at Antonio Gibson getting love, Travion Henderson getting love, Ramondre Stevenson getting love, Joshua Dobbs got 3 carries, So
I mean, none of these guys are bad. Antonio Gibson, for all the teams he's been through, he keeps a job because he's a good pass protector and he's good on third down.
Yep.
Stephon Diggs showed up, 101 yards.
Man.
And he looked great.
Where'd you come from, buddy?
This Drake May has an affinity for the tight end. Hunter Henry's a play every week. Every week. If you're looking for a tight end, Hunter Henry should be picked up.
Yeah. He's definitely the favorite.
One of my favorite players, the barefoot bandit, Mac Hollins. He had 1 catch, 4 yards, and a touchdown. I just love the guy. I think he's great. I think
the barefoot bandit.
I think the Bills did themselves a disservice by getting rid of him and going and getting Josh Palmer for more money. It just doesn't make any sense. Then we go to the next game. The next game is Saints.
That's terrible.
Bills. We don't even need to talk about it.
I don't know who I'm more embarrassed for because the Bills look like they struggled the first half of the game. Really bad.
This should look like a college score, 73-19.
19 or something, yeah. No, it didn't work out that way. It was like all of a sudden the Saints had some kind of magical powers and defense, and Spencer Rattler was doing well at the beginning of the game.
Spencer Rattler, he gets kind of shook up when he gets hit. He looked okay. Chris Olave let him down a lot. Shaheed looked good. At some point, they took Kamara out, and they didn't run him as much. They started running Kendre Miller because 15 carries for Kamara, 11 for Kendre. So maybe they're saving Kamara for something. Kendre looked good.
Yeah, he did.
His problem is staying healthy, but he looked good.
He got the better average out of the two.
Yeah, and he had the touchdown. Rashid Shaheed even ran the ball twice. I like Shaheed for someone who came out of nowhere. The guy is really good. I'm just really Chris Olave. He got a touchdown. It might have saved your day, but as a team, as a Saints team, while this guy has value, you have to start rebuilding at some point.
Yeah, before he gets too old or too banged up to play anymore.
At what point do you stop trying to win games? At what point do you just say, you know what, we're just going to trade Kamara, we're going to trade Olave?
There's a big talk about them trading Kamara. Kansas City's looking for somebody. A couple other teams are looking for somebody.
We're gonna dump off Juwan Johnson's crazy, ridiculous contract.
Yeah. We're
going to fire Mickey Loomis. That's the problem.
Oh, yeah. I mean, that's the whole thing. We paid a tight end $33 million for 1 year. Mm-hmm. That you don't even have a quarterback to throw it to him, and he doesn't show he's some kind of outstanding player.
We paid a tight end what top-level number 2 receivers get, what a Waddle would get. T. Higgins got a little more, but it's close.
Not much.
So that's insane. Buffalo's side, I mean, who didn't look good?
James Cook, 22 carries, 117 yards, and a tutty.
Wasn't it you guys? Let me think.
It was Chad was talking crap about James Cook.
Remember when I put him in my tier 2, top of my tier 2?
It was him.
And he said he'll never get 17 touchdowns.
Yep. He's on his way.
And he won't get 17.
He'll
get 19.
Oh, 19.
The dude looks awesome. Josh Allen looks awesome.
Yeah.
That interception he threw, I don't know what he even saw on the field. That wasn't even close. But he's allowed one.
He's passing 88%. I mean, that's what you want. He's still like a tier 1, quarterback.
If you're holding on to Ray Davis, there's no need to hold on to him.
He's not getting anything.
He hasn't for the whole season. And he's not even the number 2 if anything happened.
If I was you, if you had any love for that value, let him go, and then just keep yourself on the top of the waiver wire list throughout the weeks. And if something magical happens and Cook gets hurt, then go get him.
But I wouldn't even get him. I'd go get Ty Johnson. Ty Johnson's the weapon.
Yeah. I'm just saying, though, there's no reason to have that spot on your bench you could put something else better there.
It's hard to play a Bills wide receiver because they're all number 2s. Khalil Shakir played good this game, but if you played him last game, you were upset about it.
Yeah.
But, this game, if you played him, congratulations. Keon Coleman should be their number 1, but he couldn't get open in this game. Dalton Kincaid had 1 catch for 1 touchdown.
It's so much 50-50. The only really consistent thing on this team is James Cook, other than Josh Allen.
Yeah, with those 2, you can put anybody out there. So there's no. My pick to win the Super Bowl was the Baltimore Ravens. Lamar struggling. Now he's injured. He's going to be out maybe 2 games, maybe 3. Buffalo should win this hands down.
Should.
We'll see.
But if the Lions have anything to say about it.
Yeah, let's talk about the Lions.
God.
Browns-Lions.
Man.
Against a good defense. The Browns don't have anything but a good defense.
Yep. Jared Goff came alive. His percentage rates weren't that high, but Jahmyr Gibbs showed out. David Montgomery showed out. They were all doing their thing. Shoot.
Jared, so like I said, I don't know who to play ever. Drake May, Jared Goff. If I would have played Drake May in this game, I'd have come out 2 or 3 points ahead. And I probably would have won. I lost one of the leagues because I didn't play Drake May over Jared Goff. And I lost by like 2 points.
Is that the one you played me in?
I think, the non-PPR one.
Yeah.
Yeah. The one I was in first place in, yeah. Jahmyr Gibbs is taking over. It's getting less and less Montgomery time. I just don't know what their weak point is on offense.
There's not one other than Jared Goff.
Yeah, where Jared Goff goes is where this team goes. Yeah. If he starts throwing interceptions, the chances of losing are greater. I kind of put them in the same boat as Green Bay. Where Jordan Love goes, the team goes. Last year, Jordan Love failed me miserably, and I lost. I came in last place because of Jordan Love.
Yeah, the weakest link on this team is Jared Goff.
Yeah, he's the weakest link. But he plays the system perfectly.
Yeah, except for some weeks.
Yeah, and he's not going to run. So if these defenses, and I'm sure, and I looked at it, Cleveland Browns tried to get him out of the pocket. They just couldn't. The offensive line is too strong. So Jameson Williams didn't show up that much. Laporta had 3 catches, 39. That's your guy, or is that Chad's guy?
That's Chad's guy.
What do you do with these Browns? Flacco's not the answer.
Well, maybe it's time. Maybe it's time.
You don't go straight to Shedeur Sanders.
Yeah. Why not? Or why not?
Or do you say, you want to be the hero? Let's see what you got.
That's what you do.
That's what I would do.
You got to think about it. All the smack talk, all the online, all the publicity.
I'm a top quarterback in the league.
It's time. Joe Flacco's not doing what he's got to do. He's not making touchdowns. Here you go, buddy. You got 2 games to prove.
Now, when you bring a super cocky player in who hasn't proved anything, does the team shut down, or do they latch onto that and say, let's go win?
That's on him.
Because Jackson Dart's a cocky dude.
Yeah, but
he's in a different way.
That's the whole thing is how you come across to people.
Yeah.
I'm confident or I'm better than you.
Right.
And it should be confident.
Yeah, you shouldn't be calling people out. You should just saying, watch when I get a chance, watch what I do.
That's it.
And maybe this time. They can't do no worse.
Can't do no worse.
I thought Joe Flacco was going to come back and him and Njoku was going to put on a show. and that's not what's happening.
Njoku fell off.
Yeah, and that's because of Joe Flacco. Rushing wise, Quinshon Judkins, this is his backfield. Nobody else. I dropped Dylan Sampson.
He's doing good, man. He's doing really, really good. He's the only consistent right now.
Right. His problem was his personal issues that he had. That was his problem. No one ever doubted him on the field. We just didn't know when he'd get on the field. I dropped him like an idiot.
Me too.
Because I was like, this dude's not going to play this year. He didn't sign a contract. He hadn't practiced. He hadn't done anything. The dude signed a contract. What did they do? Put him in the game the next game.
Yep.
So if you still have Judkins, congratulations. He's your running back too. Let's see. Next game.
Colts Rams.
Colts Rams.
Let's
Okay.
do that one.
Good one.
Matt Stafford looks amazing.
He looks great. Looks like the old Matt Stafford. 375 yards and 3 touchdowns.
Oh, man. How good is that?
Kyron Williams, offense still runs through him. He just sets the tone.
That's it.
It's Puka, 170 yards and a touchdown. 2-2 outdid Devontae Adams on this one. And then you go to the other side of the ball, the Colts. Daniel Jones looks fantastic, but he threw 2 interceptions.
He was due, man. He was on a hot streak, and every once in a while you got to get brought down to earth so you can get better.
Yeah. So I don't know necessarily if I have to watch him another week to see if he can come rebound off of this. Jonathan Taylor's my running back. I love him. Michael Pittman Jr. should be your wide receiver 2 or 3.
Yep.
Easy. Let's see. Rams, play them all. Play.
Devontae Adams is getting touchdowns.
Yeah, he didn't have a lot of yards, but the dude still gets touchdowns.
He is the end zone guy. Puka is the yardage guy.
I laughed when was it Bradshaw took Puka in the first round with his first pick for a wide receiver or something.
Yeah,
I was like, that's crazy. It's showing up though.
Yeah,
I think he's in first place for once in his life.
Just 36 points Puka got last week.
Wow. I worry about nothing with these Rams. They're going forward.
I'm gonna be honest with you. I got Kyron Williams in our Dynasty league, and I don't even look at him.
No,
he just sits there,
kind of like I was with James Cook for 5 years.
I'm looking at the other positions. I'm looking at my tight end position. I'm looking at my defense or whatever. But I am not looking at Kyron Williams one bit. Honestly, I'd miss a week and not even notice.
I meant James Conner for 5 years.
No, that's James Conner. You're right.
Yeah, because remember I had him forever, and he would just sit in my flex.
Maybe it's time though. James Conner got old, buddy.
Speaking of time, Bears Raiders.
Oh, yeah. What happened?
I think this is what I think. Okay, now just give me a second. Caleb Williams was doing this whole thing where he was doing on the fly stuff. Yeah. Their coach doesn't want that. It's precision. Yeah. It's precision. Throw to a spot. Blah blah blah. I think Caleb Williams finally was like, you know what? I'm not going to win this fight, so I'm going to do what Ben Johnson wants me to do. 212 yards, 1 touchdown. He had an interception. He looked more in control of the game. DeAndre Swift, 14 carries, 38 yards, and a touchdown. He's not doing great, but he's doing better than he did last year, right at this point in the season.
Roma Doomsy.
He's the dude. He is the dude over there.
Last year, come out of college, everybody said, this is the guy, blah, blah, blah.
Mm-hmm.
Caleb Williams, quarterback, yada, yada, yada. Nothing happened. Nothing.
Yeah, I doubted him.
Not this year.
I doubted Roma Doomsday.
Not this year.
I picked DJ Moore over him. I wish I didn't do it.
And Rome is proving it.
He's proving it. Raiders.
Ashton Genty comes alive finally. Week 4. 3 weeks of nothing.
Yeah.
21 carries for 138 yards.
It had to happen.
Thank you.
Where you been?
Yeah.
Give me half that last week and half of that this week.
And we'll be good.
And we're good.
Yeah.
And then he also catches 2 touchdowns. So, yeah.
Man.
If you had him this week, you probably won.
But your fantasy love is phenomenal.
But what do you do with Geno? Geno's becoming a problem. He'll throw 300 yards one game, 2 touchdowns, 1 interception. Then the next game, he throws 117 yards, 2 touchdowns, 3 interceptions.
Maybe that's why Genty did so well.
That's the reason they lost.
Yeah.
Geno lost this game for them.
They did. Because you count them 3 interceptions, buddy, and you lost a lot of points there. That's mistake after mistake.
Brock Bowers had just an average game. He'll bounce back. Brock Bowers is he's great.
He was he was the second highest targeted. Jacoby Myers with 1.7 and him for 6. So it's not like he's not getting the love.
At this point in their careers, last year Brock Bowers looked fantastic, but if you look at Tyler Warren for the Colts right now, he looks amazing.
Mm-hmm.
So, Ravens Chiefs. Chiefs win one.
Man, what happened with these guys?
I don't know.
Lamar Jackson got hurt and it was over.
I'm not a big fan of Patrick Mahomes, but
he showed up.
He did fantastic. He completely took over that game. I'm not saying he's going to be a Hall of Famer. The dude is good. There's just something about him that I don't like the prima donna stuff. I don't like the complaining to the refs, and every time you get sacked, you got your hands in the air wanting the flag. I just don't like that kind of stuff. And last year when he ran out of bounds and he tried to stop right, and I was done.
He is a playmaker, though.
He is.
I mean, he makes things happen.
And he's running in slow motion, and he goes for 40 yards.
So when they teach quarterbacks, you notice that it always starts with the pocket passer, right? They put the ball on the shelf, they look, so forth, so on. There's structure.
Mm-hmm.
And then you got guys like Pat Mahomes. It looks like he's playing baseball, football, volleyball, whatever sport you want. He's flipping it with wrist flips and all kinds of stuff. And that's what you want,
I see why everybody loves the guy.
Yeah.
I see why everybody puts him in the top 3 every year before the season even starts. He has abilities that no one has had in the past.
Yeah.
I just wish he would stop that LeBron James stuff.
Comes with the money, I guess.
I guess. Xavier Worthy, nothing to speak of. Pacheco, 7 rushes, 35. If you have any of these running backs, find somebody else.
So I was watching a statistic the other day about the Chiefs and Xavier Worthy. They have a higher percentage rate of winning with him on the team than they do without.
I mean, I'm talking about he ran the ball twice for 38 yards.
Yeah, no, I'm just saying, that's the coolest little fact I've seen about this whole game was that they had like a 30% higher chance of winning if Xavier Worthy was on the field.
I can see why.
So
he's the fastest guy on the field.
Yep.
Almost any game. So running back wise, the running back on that team is the quarterback. Travis Kelce, he did okay. I mean, he got just 7 points.
Yeah, there's nothing to talk about there with that guy. He's done kind of washed himself up.
Mm-hmm.
He's just kind of a limited option right now. He's very prima donna. He gets mad, stuff like that. But I mean, most of that's what kind of publicity he's getting currently from his new fiance, wife, whatever.
Right? Yeah, whatever she is. I'm just amazed that they haven't been showing commercials of her or whatever during the game. This guy, Tyquan Thornton, he gets a touchdown every game.
Yeah.
When Rashee Rice comes back, does he fall into obscurity or does he stay relevant?
I don't know. Xavier Worthy came back and he got one pass, 2 passes, 1 reception.
Right.
So you put down Rashee Rice, I mean, there's a good chance he disappears.
But he's talented.
Yeah.
He's talented. He's a small guy, though. Let's go to the Ravens side of the field. Lamar's hurt.
Yep.
Hamstring.
Bum, bum, bum.
Cooper Rush comes in, 9 of 13, 52 yards. We saw what he did with Dallas.
Yeah, he's good.
He won more. I think he won one more game than he lost. I think he's 1 game up. I think he's 6-5 or something. I don't know. I don't have the stat in front of me. But he's not bad. He's not a bad backup.
He's not a bad backup.
He's not Lamar Jackson. You ain't got to worry about him running.
It's going to be the Derrick Henry show from here forward until Lamar comes back.
Justice Hill ran the ball 3 times, 76 yards for a touchdown.
That's pretty interesting.
They used him exactly like he needs to be used, passing the ball, and running him up the middle.
That's right.
Derrick Henry, 8 rushes, 42 yards.
No fumbles.
Zay Flowers, 7 catches, 74 yards. He could have had 100 yards. That ball hit him right in the hands, and he dropped it.
That was.
But everybody gets one. Justice Hill, 5 catches, 41 yards, and touchdown. That's where he's dangerous at. Quit trying to throw the ball to Derrick Henry. Start throwing the ball to Justice Hill. I think if Lamar is hurt, that's what's going to happen. Gotta be. Their defense is getting better and better. So we'll see.
Packers, Cowboys.
First tie I've seen in a long time.
Yeah. Yo.
Isn't that crazy? I played the Packers defense, and I ended up with -3 points.
Yep.
I was like, I can't miss on this one. CD's out.
Dak Prescott, 319 yards and 3 touchdowns. Jordan Love, 337 yards and 3 touchdowns. Oh my goodness,
man! What do you do?
You play both quarterbacks this week, but not going into next week. We don't know what's going to happen.
Jordan, I kind of wish I would have had Jordan Love this year instead of last year. Jordan Love's looking great. He's passing the ball everywhere.
Micah Parsons got one shot at Dak the whole game.
Yeah,
right there at the end.
And you would think that's a game that he was going to make sure he got to him. He couldn't get to him.
Couldn't get to him. I watched several slow motion playbacks, and they double team Micah Parsons. Just about every play.
You cannot say anything bad about that Dallas offensive line anymore. They staved off probably one of the better defensive fronts.
Yeah, without a doubt.
So, Josh Jacobs, 22 carries, 86 yards, 2 touchdowns. That's my guy.
Yeah,
I try to get him every year. But what do you do receiver wise? Romeo Doubs, is he the guy? He had 3 touchdowns
this week.
But what do you do next week? Do you play
Tucker Kraft?
I mean, you can't.
Matthew Golden?
It's a toss up. That's why you have so many Green Bay Packers on the waiver wires. Mm-hmm. Because you don't know. Right
now, everybody's rushing to get Dobbs. And then 2 weeks from now, Dobbs will be on the waiver wire.
Yeah, and then they'll be rushing to get Matthew Golden.
That's it. I just stay away from it. You know, there's
other players out there.
When you play in fantasy, the funniest thing is like the first game of the season may not be the best choice of players, but you're itching just to put somebody in so when you watch the game, you can see some points happen.
No doubt.
And it's the same stuff. Like you got one of these Green Bay Packer wide receivers, you just want to put one of them in because you know they could get really good points. But they may not.
They may not.
There's like a 70% chance of failure on that one.
So if I'm later in the waiver wire, I'm hoping people rush to Dobbs so I can get Woody Marks.
There you go. That's what I'm talking about. There's probably going to be a slump week where Woody Marks goes back to the waivers.
Yeah.
So
yeah, I mean, look at the team. Dak looked fantastic. I have no doubts about Dak. To me, and we said it before we started, Dak has when Dak's healthy, he has comparable or better points, stats
than the top 4 quarterbacks.
Than that guy right there, Patrick Mahomes.
Without a doubt.
So
up until his injury last year, every year before that, for like 5 years, he had over 4,000 passing yards and like 38 touchdowns.
But until he wins in the playoffs, I'm going to keep calling him Dak Romo.
Dak Romo. George Pickens showed up, didn't he?
Yeah, George Pickens, 8 catches, 134 yards. This is what we know he can do. He did it with the Steelers.
Did you see that one right there before the end zone that he caught that and stayed in bounds?
The dude
with 2 people on it.
He's amazing. He caught one ball with one hand. I mean, he had 2 touchdowns. He's great.
Yeah.
So we already knew it was 1A with CD and 1B with him. So they're not missing anything.
This is what they want. And Tolbert. Oh, my gosh. Did you see the catch Jalen Tolbert made?
The only thing I worry about Tolbert is his arms are this big around up here, and he's gonna get hurt the way he runs.
Half his I want to say 60 to 70% of his body was out of bounds when he caught the ball and his feet stayed in.
Yeah. Jake Ferguson, I mean,
fall into the ground.
I didn't know what I was watching. I was like, what is
this is what you're watching. You're watching the team that you kept saying they're going to do good this year. They're going to do this good this year. And then you went and screw them Cowboys. They ain't doing no good. They're all a bunch of choker artists. All of a sudden, now they back in the game.
So do you finally agree with me Javonte Williams is a problem for people trying to set up their fantasy football?
Yeah.
Javonte Williams cannot stop getting out of lineups.
Yeah.
You have to play this dude. If he's your flex play, you're doing pretty good.
Yeah. We didn't think that was coming based off his performance last year.
Yeah. Ferguson had a touchdown. It looks like Dak was just spreading the ball everywhere. These two teams are very evenly matched. Cowboys have a terrible defense. Green Bay has a really good defense. So that just shows you how Dak played in this game.
That's right. Because
it could have been a blowout.
Dak did amazing, guys.
He did. And if Dak's your backup quarterback, you might want to start looking at putting him in there.
He was mine.
Oh, you had him in
my fantasy league.
You had him in there?
No, Dynasty. I had him as my backup.
Oh man, but who'd you have Baker? No, I have Baker.
I put this week. I had put in what's his name? Colts.
Oh,
Daniel Jones. Yes.
Well, you kind of have to do that.
Well, Colt. I mean, I'd put him in because I picked him up off of waivers, and I was like, all right, he's been doing so good. I'm gonna put him in and play him. But then, of course, I wish I'd had Dak.
Right.
So Dak been sitting on my bench. I picked him up first. He was my first quarterback to pick up in fantasy in our dynasty.
Okay.
And he's still sitting there. So fingers crossed.
Might want to play him.
Monday Night Football.
Are we on the Jets?
Jets Dolphins.
Okay.
That was a good game.
Justin Fields threw the ball more than I thought he would.
Yeah. Ran the ball a lot.
226 yards for 1 touchdown. Breece Hall looked good. Justin Fields ran 7 times for 81 yards and a touchdown. That's what we know he does. And they still lost.
Braylon Allen got hurt. Got sat out for the rest of the game. It was a low chop block to his knee. Messed up his knee real bad. Garrett Wilson, he ended up with 6 receptions, 82 yards, 13.7 average with 1 touchdown. And they stayed on top of him the entire night. He would have had a second touchdown. And if they'd reviewed it, they would have realized he had a touchdown, but they didn't.
He worked for everything he got.
Worked last night. He worked on it, boy.
So, let's talk about the Dolphins, man.
They look good.
Tua, that's one of the lower passing yardages you're going to see out of him. 177 yards and 2 touchdowns. Those 2 touchdowns went to Darren Waller. Achane looked good. 20 carries, 99 yards. It's a 5-yard average for 1 touchdown. I still am going to try to look at Ollie Gordon, put him on my bench because if anything happens to Achane, Ollie Gordon's the only thing they got.
Yeah, and it ain't bad to have him.
No, I mean he's still getting time. He's doing the Algier thing.
Yep.
Tyreek, terrible injury.
He's probably done for the season.
I think so. His foot was pointing
the other way,
the wrong direction.
Yeah.
Jaden Waddle, this is going to be his team now, if it's not Darren Waller's team. But
good chance you can plug and play both of them and get some points.
Yeah. So nobody else really, and definitely don't ever play their defense. Then you got, the last game of the week.
Bo Nix showed up, baby.
Thank goodness he's my quarterback in one, and my guy, the guy who
Cortland Sutton.
I picked him 1 round before I was going to pick Egbuka twice, and I got beat twice. So Cortland Sutton is definitely my guy. 6'4", 260-pound wide receiver. The dude's a target in the end zone. That's why I picked him. Bo Nix, 326 yards.
That's awesome, bro.
That's crazy.
Yep. 2 touchdown passing, 1 rushing. He did great.
He did really good.
Marvin Mims got a little action. He got the rush once for 16 yards and a touchdown.
This guy is turning into the like a weapon, like a specialty weapon, like a Debo type of player.
Like a Debo.
They're playing him the right way, so we'll see what happens with him. R.J. Harvey, I'm holding on to him. I think he'll be something. It's going to take a J.K. injury, but he gets injured every year. I hope he doesn't get injured this year. He's doing great. He looks good. Yeah. He looks really good. Yeah, but every time he gets tackled, I hold my breath. So Cortland Sutton had the 2 touchdowns, 81 yards. Marvin Mims, Troy Franklin. I mean, he passed the ball around. Even Adam Troutman. I mean, so then the Bengals. Oh boy.
Nothing.
125 yards. 14 for 25.
Terrible. Absolutely terrible.
Now
that's terrible.
The Denver has, to me, what would probably be the top defense, but you should have been able to do something. You have a strong
Chase
offense.
Brown didn't do anything, and then Bo Nix ran away with the game, so they couldn't use the run game too much.
Yeah. T. Higgins was their number 1 receiver in this one.
If you watch that game, Jamar was on the sidelines, mad as he could be.
Boy, was he! He walked right by Jake Browning, didn't even look at him.
Yep.
Browning was talking to him. He just right by him with his teeth shining. He probably has $20,000 of teeth or more.
I mean, when you make that kind of money and you're that type of guy,
Just give me one tooth, man.
That's it.
If I
retirement fund,
I'll go to the game and just hand me one.
That's it.
So this weekend, I go to the Giants Saints game.
Okay.
So anybody out there that's watching, if you see 4 people, me and my 3 sons with Kiss rock band luchador masks on, that's us. Say hi to us.
There you go. Joe's going to be at that game.
Yep. And I don't know what I'm rooting for.
Somebody to win.
Maybe Tyler Shug gets in the game. I know I want to watch Scatterbo.
Cam Scatterbo, baby.
Yep. That's it, Matty.
All right. Well, that concludes our episode. Until next time, I'm Nick Tate.
Joe Caldero.
And we're out.
Smash Mouth Footballers.
This ain't no regular thing.
Artless.io.
I shoot my shot and it's clean. This is my city, yeah, this is my team. If you talking and talking me nice, I play with all of my life. You see my name in the lights, better get right, I'm a champion. The game is in trouble. I've been in my depth for the piece of the puzzle. I got it for real. Still keep me going. I wake
Music
up
licensing reimagined.
in the field, man of the town. You've been in your fields. I'm adjusting this crown. Call me your majesty. Either that or your tragedy.